how adolescence can inspire our cinematic vlogging. When taking a break from editing my vlogs the other day, I decided to watch a little bit of Netflix's show Adolescence. I was blown away, I'm not gonna lie. Most of it is done in one continuous long take, and that's the main reason I decided to try and watch the show. Now usually if too many people tell me to watch a show, I don't watch it because I have this punk rebellion inside me that says, yeah, I'm not gonna watch that. However, with Adolescence, I decided to watch it on the premise of it being long takes. Now for those who don't know, a lot of the show is actually done in long takes, meaning each episode is done in one continuous long take, no cuts. The show has both style and substance, dealing with a lot of important topics and issues currently happening in our society. And I think that the long take grounds us as an audience right there with the action in real time, so we can really feel like we are an observer in the world. And that is kind of what long takes are able to do. It allows you to really immerse you in the world when done correctly. And many good films like Birdman use long takes, and Children of Men, and films like Victoria use an amazing long take to tell a story, all done in one shot. But how can the long take inspire us as cinematic vloggers? Because in vlogs, we do use long takes, but they're not really discussed in the same way that you would see them in a film. But as cinematic vloggers, I feel we can discuss what makes a shot amazing, and I think that when vloggers use things like long takes, it can be discussed and broken down, because I do view a lot of vloggers out there as their own auteurs doing their own style. In Japan, I did a cinematic vlog and I put all the episodes together as a supercut this time, so it's a 2-hour cinematic vlog of my Japan journey. This is going to be absolutely amazing, and it's going to be on my YouTube channel soon. It's something I'm very proud of. But yeah, in that I use a lot of long takes, so I decided to take 5 of my favorite long takes from my cinematic vlogging journey to help inspire you. Keep in mind, some of these have cheeky text on screen, which is part of my style. I like to reference French New Wave cinema, where text will come on screen in a sometimes self-aware, self-deprecating, and sometimes sarcastic way. Please don't take offense. Some YouTube people have taken offense to the whole, basically I tell them if they're into retention editing, leave the vlog. The reference point is more to do with cinema history and retention editing and all that kind of thing, and I just wanted to play with that. So yeah, please don't take offense to that, and enjoy the 5 of my favorite cinematic long takes from No Homage.
We're not really rushing today, we have to run.
Looking really good.
I'm just trying to figure out which side are we going.
Okay. Oh, are we getting on this one?
Wrong.
Wrong. It really is like a maze everywhere.
Oh my god.
A maze.
We need platform 14.
14 now.
Yes, where is it? That's our train.
That's our train. We need that train. Oh no. We need that train.
Your attention please. The local train bound for Nakano will soon arrive on track number 16. For your safety, please stand behind the yellow line.
A filmmaker boards a train. There are many ways to frame this moment. It's a simple moment. Will the protagonist make the train? You can edit out what you think is insignificant if you like, or you can let it play out. As auteur, it's your choice. As filmmaker, the edit is your carriage. Some passengers will exit early, for they want a different route. Okay, we're going this way. One that suits their retention or ability to understand. But the trains are so consistent here that it makes no difference. But some will deeply connect and relate to this melancholy of nostalgia. Living in the past, present and future at all times. You've boarded the same train.
Your attention please.
Is that one?
The local train
That one?
bound for Chiba will soon arrive on track number 13.
I really like that one because it covers 2 whole train platforms and has whip pans and has all come together really well. But my 4th pick, which is the next one, actually is a little controversial because it has hidden cuts. Let's see if you can spot them. What makes a vlog truly cinematic? Can a vlog truly be cinematic? Cinematic is a bit of a reach, but for me and my trusty DJI Osmo Pocket 3, I can only try. Well trained, heading away fast. So I was watching Children of Men recently, which has a lot of wonderful long takes. I thought on this journey from Kyoto to Tokyo, I could sprinkle a few Children of Men inspired long takes to pay homage to Emmanuel Lubezki. What makes a long take more than an aesthetic is the intention. Children of Men uses it well, especially in the car scene, to ground you in reality. In movies there's also stakes, but I'm just a dude who's on the way to Tokyo. So keep in mind these were opening to episodes, hence the titles on screen. But this one I'm very proud of as it's a 3-minute long tracking shot all the way down a mountain. But for every peak, one must also make their way down to the very bottom. And down the mountain we go in real time. I love long takes because they're real. In film, long takes, it's subject and camera moving through space and time in sync. There's a beautiful synergy to it. Now let me break the 4th wall. I see this as the opening scene to a movie. Some independent film festival film, maybe. Maybe it's a slice of life existential drama like Before Sunset. But yeah, it's not a real film. You're still in a vlog, but let's just add a cast and crew credit roll to give it some authenticity. Yeah, they're not real names. They are not real names. They're not real people. It's just me and my DJI filming the love of my life walking down a slope. But how does it feel to see this as if it was a movie? The opening scene to some film in a long tracking shot. What I'm trying to show you is you don't need very much to find beauty as a filmmaker.
Maybe like saving things like that, right? So we've got to get like left, nice and left. So we're going this side.
Camera and subject. There's beauty in everything. Camera and nature. Camera and subject. Let the world stage fill the rest. Home stretch. I love long tracking shots. Do I look ridiculous now? I've seen random people looking at me funny in so many of my clips, so many side eyes, but I ask, did they leave their holidays with all this beautiful footage? Shot changes. I fell actually, I tried doing a tracking shot yesterday and I fell like that. Okay, lateral tracking. And for you, do you want to leave your holiday with all your beautiful footage? I know I do. It's as simple as filming. Okay, I'm going to end on these. And many of these long take tracking shots take place on trains in Japan because trains in Japan are so cinematic. We just had to eat more. I think we're gonna go Wendy's after this. It's just like, ooh! Oh!
No more two, it's three.
What is she talking about? What is this, 2 or 3? This always happens after a bender. We're having a big one, I'm not gonna lie.
Bad news, Wendy's also closed at 9.
Wendy's is closed, but that's what I want to eat.
Already closed Wendy.
Maybe I don't need 3 dinners.
Already closed, maybe?
And what do I eat then?
You just have a
I never had a choice, I never had a choice. I never had a choice. Despite this disappointing news, this tracking shot has gone for 1 minute and 15 seconds roughly. I must say the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 is pretty amazing for tracking shots and long takes. The last few episodes have had a lot of these long takes in real time. For those who don't like this style, I'm sorry, but I love my long takes. Anyway, the fact that I'm on about 15 standards and I'm still not shaking, everything is still steady, cinematic, smooth, well, that's what I think vlogging can be. A representation of the person moving through the real world, more than just aesthetics, more than motivational speaking, but it can show us in all our beautiful imperfections too. And the number 1 tracking shot goes to this long take in Shinjuku where I literally was lugging my luggage. It goes for 3 minutes. How annoying. Can't get the long tracking shot I want a long tracking shot, let's go. With my luggage too in one end. Godzilla in these tall buildings.
I just couldn't figure out which end I'm out here.
But we are really tiny in the big picture. There's 8 billion people on this earth, and here I am moving through the bustling streets of Shinjuku, Japan, Tokyo. If the ground shakes, if the wind blows that bit more, well, we are so small. What becomes of us? What is this world? A school for ants? It made me excited because it was like a perfect run. Anyway, I have creativity and art as expression, which makes me puff out my chest. It makes me proud in a way that makes me bigger than any unstoppable force. We all have unstoppable forces. For me, it's my mania, my depression, my impulses, my destructive nature. My creative life as a filmmaker allows me to override these tendencies and focus on the good things. How did I get that in a long take? That's crazy. I must have the strongest wrist ever, using my wrist to navigate this. The hotel there? Where? Where? Wow. Okay, let's go. Sorry. Whoa. Run, babe. Let's go. Let's make it work. Come on. Let's go. Yeah. And look at this. Strong hand. That's all I can say. Wow. That's storytelling.
That's what I look. There's laser light coming out. Look over there.
Oh, the Godzilla Hotel. Yeah. Oh, that's storytelling. All in one long take, no cuts. I managed to pull that off. I'm actually really proud. I did that all in one long take, no cuts. The whole way across, one hand. I practically broke my arm doing this shot. It's pretty epic. Look at that. Godzilla's up there and everything. But being able to see things from my perspective, well, I'm I'm grateful. And those were my 5 favorite tracking shots from my cinematic vlog. Now I can see why people don't use long tracking shots in a lot of their work, because it is hard with all the lighting changes, even in my own house, as you can see as I move through this space, to do the choreography of just actually speaking to camera. And yeah, all this is already, I've done 5 takes basically. And I've finally, see now I'm off camera now, okay, just to prove my point. I was gonna go down the stairs and keep moving, but that being said though, what's so impressive about Adolescence is the fact that they do that all in one, well, each episode in one long take with no cuts. And that in itself is just absolutely amazing. And the reason I'm so proud of those shots in Japan are because we were vlogging and those were just in the moment on the spot, and that's what I came up with. So yeah, I'm really proud of those 5 tracking shots because I think they look really good for literally half of the time me lugging luggage or holding my bag or moving through traffic or moving through people. And sometimes even after a big night out, I was still able to pull those off. So yeah, I'm really proud of those 5 shots. Really hope they can inspire you to use long tracking shots when you're out there, because at the end of the day, even if the tracking shot doesn't work out, you can edit around it. But if you don't stop filming, you have that option. And if you do stop filming, then you don't have the long take. So you might as well, the way I looked at it was you might as well keep filming and get that long take. So yeah, even though this outro is not perfect and I'm umming and ahhing, I'm going to leave it at that. Hope this can inspire you to do long takes. See you on the next one.